Welcome to QBC Broadcasting. I'm Tony Trongone, your host, along with our head coach, Humberto Ayala, and this is Coach's Corner. And, Coach, as always, I give you the honor of introducing our guests.
How you doing today? Nice to see you back, right?
Yeah.
2 weeks, right?
Did you miss me?
Yeah, of course. I think Mr. Atkinson did a great job.
Yeah, thanks, Craig.
Yep, so thank him.
Thank you.
To your left, we have our sophomore wide receiver, DB, Jaden Days. He actually transferred in this year from Pennsgrove. He's a Millville kid, though. Just took the wrong direction and realized come back. So we're glad to have him back. Great athlete, great talent, has a lot to offer. Next to him, we have Darnell Williams. He's our linebacker / running back next year. All right, so that's where his love and passion is. Darnell's also came back to us from going to Cumberland in his freshman year. He's also a sophomore as well.
All right. So, Coach, like we always do, we always start off with the scoring summary from our previous game against St Augustine Prep. And so, George, if you could just give us the scoring summary, Coach. We'll start with the first score was on the Prep.
Yeah, I mean, listen, they scored first. It was a bad punt from our end zone. It's on us. We had 2 penalties that pushed us back. Anytime you got a punt from your end zone, it's not good, and you give them field position like that. The one thing they did very well, they're very big up front, we're pretty big too, but they did a good job running the ball down up the middle, and they played tough, so they scored. They put that in.
Yeah, I put on this play. I was a little critical, like the safety being so far back on that play. Is that where they're supposed to be?
No. That's your last line of defense. He's got to come down and make a play. It's just coaching points and making sure that we're aligned and the right way and in the right position. So, I mean, either way, we shouldn't have been in that position, and we were. This game was back and forth. So it was hard to kind of get momentum because they would score, we would score again to tie it up, then they would score. It was tough.
And so the next score we have is Letzier Brooks with a 50-yard pass from Robert O'Connor.
Yeah, tunnel screen, put the ball in his hands, and he does the rest. You know what I mean? It was well blocked. Look at big Isaiah getting down the field. This is all he needs to do. Hands on. Got hands on, and the rest was done, by Letzier. Yeah,
glad to see number 71 Isaiah do that.
Yeah. I mean, he's progressively gotten better. We were happy for that, and it just good execution across the board. And look at it, that was Aiden getting through, with a block as well, so worked out well.
Explain to me about the rule about illegal linemen downfield, because I think we get called for that. This time we didn't get called for it. Again, good play, and I see a lot of teams do it, but it always seems they're calling us for illegal man downfield.
It depends. Like, we're fine here because the ball's behind the line of scrimmage. You know what I mean? But you get that grace of like 3 yards usually. So,
okay.
But we're fine there in that situation. So
I love Isaiah's aggressiveness here.
Yeah.
But then I'm looking at hitting off a big play again, and then it seems like it's interpreted by the ref is what I'm saying. Very subjective.
Well, I'm gonna be honest. This was probably we had this officiating crew in Washington Township, and this is probably one of the best officiating crews that's around. Like, they're really good. They listen. They let us play. I mean, they let this game go. They didn't try to, water it down with flag after flag after flag. And so I respect crews like that and that don't want to be, the ones that control the game.
Gotcha. Let them play.
Yeah.
And then they come right back, like you said, right?
So this was tough because this was a 6-minute drive, and they scored 9 seconds left before the half. So I mean, we got to do a better job getting off the field. Like, we just scored, got tied the game up, and they just kept running the ball. We gave them first downs on offsides, like maybe twice on that drive or once on that drive. Was it right, Darnell?
I think like two
offsides and third down moments, like 3rd and 5 or 3rd and 8, and they caught us. Quarterback threw a good pass, and they scored right before half.
It was a pretty good setup play too. We want to look at that. It's play number 3, George. So he came all the way across the field for this.
Yeah, he was supposed to be covered. One of our guys came off of him, and it should have never happened. Even though Aiden was there, that wasn't his responsibility. Still good ball, good play. Listen, this is
Was
not.
this a zone? As far as zone
No,
coverage?
we went to man coverage here. Because listen, they're not a passing team. You know what I mean? And they're running they're running 2-route concepts. So the fact that we didn't cover this was the most frustrating part, I think, to Coach Core. Because we're in man coverage with multiple guys in coverage, and we shouldn't have came off that.
Because I was wondering where Marty's supposed to be on that far left side. Not that he had anything to do with the play, but I'm wondering when I look at that, he's out in space, covering a certain area, and I'm like, is he supposed to be there? That's all.
Yep. So that's how the half goes.
Coach is saying, I don't want to even see this anymore. You're making those adjustments, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, it's a battle anytime. You're not going to go in there and blow out the prep. They're a well-coached team. They're tough. They're strong. I mean, the last couple of years we won 21-7, 21-14. I mean, that's that's how you win those games. I mean, look at all the games that they've played. I mean, nobody's blowing them out on their schedule.
Well, I was thinking too, like the schedule, like your division, and
I mean, Winslow won 21-7. You know what I mean? Like it's just this is what the kind of game is. I mean, it's a tough team.
Gotcha. So end of the half, we're down 7-14, and then
we come out, get the ball, first drive of the half, drive it down, and this was a great drive too by us.
Good play too. Good play.
Yep. Just tight end up the seam. You can see how wide open the safeties are, and great ball by Robbie. Great catch, and we were able to hit him there.
Yeah, it was interesting that you had a linebacker on X-Man.
It's just we just caught them. They weren't expecting that. So it's like I think one of their players, I think it was number 1, puts out a tweet like, covered Brooks all day and did X, Y, and Z, and it's just like, dude, you also had help over top. They're making it seem like they were like man-to-man coverage.
Well, that's what I was showing that brackets.
Yeah.
Keep showing. They bracketed him every play.
Nobody's covering him man on man. Even when we played Winslow, it was bracketed coverage. You know what I mean? So you got to move them around. You got to do stuff. So.
Gotcha. So that ties it up. And
then they go right back down and score. Next drive.
So that's we're tied 14-14, and then this is a
yeah, this is tough. It's right up the middle.
I was watching this play too. I saw there's no safety. Like this is 0.
No, I don't know. I honestly don't know what happened there. To be honest, I don't know why the safety isn't there. We weren't in 0, right? What were we in there, Darnell?
I think we was in TCU. Oh, coverage?
Yeah.
I think we gonna go right there.
Okay.
I really thought he meant that.
Right, the safety shouldn't have been over there, right?
Well, it looked like you had two receivers there, and you only had one guy covering, so you had to go cover the one guy, and it opened up the middle of the field.
Just not aligned, miss assignments.
Yeah, I feel bad though. Like I said, I do this so we.
I don't know what, because I mean, this would be a question Core would be able to answer, because both our backers go out. This is a perfect storm. This is not. Yeah. So next play. So they're up.
So they're back up 21-14. Now it's the fourth quarter, and it's our boy here, Jaden Days, and it's pretty good reflexes. I saw that, and let's see how. Oh, I got the extra point. Okay. Oh, that's the block.
He's ahead. Yeah, he's ahead.
That
was a touchdown.
That was the last play I have, George. I need number 2. I think it's 04. No, it's not 04. Okay, let's see. I definitely have that in there, especially with Jaden here. Maybe it's no.
No, because it's 21-21 there. So that was the last touchdown to put them up a score.
Okay, so I apologize, Jaden. I had that in there, and I don't know. I have to look for it with yours to see where it's. If I send it to him, but
Yeah, so it was just went vertical. To be honest, he was just in the right place at the right time because ball got tipped and it just went right back to him. Right? Is that what happened? Pretty much.
well, I
Yes.
definitely have it on my iPad, and that's why Jaden. It gives you a chance to look at it and see what you think. I'll find it right here pretty quickly.
Now, who did it? It went out of Reggie's hands, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it went out of his hands and went to my hands.
But we apologize out there for you can't see this, but what you did was you put Brooks in motion, and it kept the linebackers up close. Then it opened up the field for you.
Yeah.
Well, Jaden, there it is, right there. You can see. I'll do it again.
I mean, I think the safety came down, put a pretty decent hit on Reggie, which he wasn't. Reggie's like pretty sure-handed too. Both these young men have really strong hands, but it was a big play.
What were you thinking there, Jaden? I'll show it again. What route were you running?
I had a vertical. I got inside release because he was playing outside, and then it just went through Reggie's hands, and I caught it, and it scored.
Is that your first touchdown? No.
Nah.
No, Cherokee game.
Oh, that Cherokee game was a really good one. That was a pylon, right?
Mm-hmm. He had a
That
great
was
game
a
in that
great
Cherokee.
play.
Yeah.
Sorry I didn't have that one up here for you, too.
You got it.
Yeah.
And next time you're up here, I'll have a couple of highlight plays for you, all right?
All right.
So I promise you that.
Because he had a nice catch too on a shallow route in that St. Augustine game, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, which caught us a big. Wasn't that was that third down too or something like that? It was a big first down for
Yeah.
us. Yeah.
And I guess the last play is 05, George. That's their run that broke our back then at the end of the game.
Yeah. Yeah,
Was
yep.
that it?
Yeah, that was the one.
Okay,
That,
then I
yep.
apologize.
But
I
there's
didn't
still, but I mean, you know, from my perspective, is like there's a lot of time left. It's 6 minutes. You know.
Gotcha. And then the block punt would be the next play.
The block field goal. So
So the next play is here. Who did block? I couldn't get a number on the film.
I think it was Darian. Darian came through. Darian came through and blocked it. I remember seeing it on film. Yep, it was Darian. Yep. Listen, that's a big play right there. 5 minutes left on the clock. Just got to go down, score. So that was a big play.
All right, and now we're going to go to the team stats coach. And George will get that up for us.
So yeah, I mean, listen, we offensively we had production. You know, we just can't give up that many yards on the ground. You could tell that they're not a passing team. They threw it 10 times, completed 5 passes. Just not what they do. You know, but the 5 passes out of the 5 passes they completed, they were big passes because a couple of the passes were key third down conversions. One of them was a touchdown. So you know they hurt us in those moments, and then you know the Turney kid had 199 or 200 yards rushing. You know he's a tough kid, he's a big boy. But yeah, see you could see from our number standpoint, you know we did well, but the alarming part was just the time of possession, 21.
So Darnell, you're on defense, right?
Yes.
And how was it? You were out there a long time then, right? Like you look at the time, 29 minutes.
Yes, I was. I was tired.
Who were you? Who were you? Like who was your main guy that was blocking you?
I don't know the guard. I don't know the guard number, but mostly 77.
And I know he was a big dude.
6'7", 300 and something pounds. Yeah.
That's a big dude right there.
Yeah.
Tell you that. He was huge.
Was he good on his feet?
No, he wasn't really. Like,
Were you
really
beating
good
with
on
your
his feet.
quickness?
Yeah, I could. Just I got to get through the gap in time.
You know, so those kind of big guys, you just can't let them get their hands on you. Yeah.
I learned my lesson.
Yeah.
All right, and individual stats.
Yeah, so, you know, not the completion percentage we would like, 10 for 22, but, you know, we were still productive. You know, Robbie still threw for 236 yards, 3 touchdowns. I think in the last 2 games, we've had over 500 yards of, you know, in the air, and we've rushed the ball for over 350 yards. So, I mean, offensively, we've been productive because I know we went stagnant for a couple games. Rushing-wise, we've been running the ball a lot more. I think the last couple games we've ran the ball more than we passed, which is kind of where I wanted to be. I always wanted to see us at like a 60-40 type deal because, you got to, especially playoff time, you got to be able to run the ball. Jamal had 15 carries, 58 yards. Demir helped out. You can see receiving-wise, Brooks with 4 catches for 110. Reggie had 2 for 30. Days with 2 for 65 and a touchdown. So, and then X with that touchdown pass as well. So, last couple games, what I like to see is that Days and Reggie have been more productive and they've been involved because, I think they're really good athletes. And I know, like, everybody hones in on Brooks but Brooks is Brooks. But, this is a team sport and everybody plays a huge role. So, in going forward into the playoffs with the attention that he gets, we need our other guys to step up and be a part of these things.
Okay. Thanks, Coach. And I guess by going through the plays, I know we want to move on from that game. It wasn't a terrible game, but I think we're spoiled. We're spoiled of the success of Millville football, and that's how I reflect on myself and say, it's the high school kids and the reputation that we have, and playing a team like the Prep that can recruit from everywhere, and this is their big game, beating Millville. So it says something about that game and what it means about playing Millville. So that being said, that ends the first quarter, and we're going to take a commercial timeout. We'll be right back.
Allen Associates is a family-owned and operated full-service agency, managing a broad base of clients in the New Jersey area. Allen Associates has been a leader in health benefits and financial services including health, prescription, life insurance, pension, 401k plans and estate planning. With more than 60 years of experience and a staff of highly trained and dedicated professionals, Allen Associates is noted for its ability to build strong, long-term relationships with our clients and the communities we serve. Give them a call today at 856-692-2250. Allen Associates, your complete health and financial services, Vineland, New Jersey.
Many people treat their health like a game. With Complete Care Health Network, it's easy to start your healthcare journey. Just select from our specialties and schedule online, by phone, or on our app. Our entire team communicates with one another, so everyone works together on your total health. Plus, we make it even easier with all of these additional benefits. Level up your health with us. Complete Care Health Network. No games, just great health care for everyone.
Hi, I'm Johnny Capizzola. I'm running for Cumberland County Commissioner.
Hello, I'm Robert Ostino. In light of what occurred at Madison Square Gardens the other night, the Cumberland County Democrat Organization would like to take this opportunity to announce what occurred. We want to let the Puerto Rican, Black, and Jewish communities know that we stand with them.
If elected, we pledge to champion our shared values, ensuring your voices are heard.
Our county stands at a critical juncture, facing issues from infrastructure to social welfare. We need innovative solutions, collaboration, and accountable leadership.
We humbly ask for your vote. Remember, column B, Team Riley, Celeste Riley, Bob Alstino, and me, Johnny Capizzola.
Ordered and paid for by the Cumberland County Regular Democratic Organization. Al Jones, Treasurer.
Hello, my name is Craig Atkinson, and I am president of the Millville Thunderbolt Club. The mission of the Thunderbolt Club is to enhance the athletic experience of Millville High School student athletes. We provide a myriad of services for these athletes, including end-of-year recognition banquets for all teams, stipends for teams and individual athletes, college scholarships of $35,000 per year, meals for special events, as well as hosting the Mike Trout Millville Thunderbolt Club Golf Tournament and the Millville Sports Hall of Fame. Please visit our website at millvillethunderboltclub.com for additional information.
Welcome back to Coach's Corner. I'm Tony Trongone with our head coach, Bert Ayala, and our guest, Jaden Days, and also Darnell Williams. Darnell's number 22. Jaden Days is number 12. I know them when we call the games. I love Darnell's energy on the line. He had some pretty good play a couple games back and made some key sacks. And then Jaden, we're going to have a couple plays for you for the folks to see in the future. But that one play at Cherokee was a pretty good play. That's an I don't know what the better term is, athletic play to go and hit the pylon. Not many high school kids can maneuver their body in a coordinated fashion and score like that. So that was a great play at Cherokee, and obviously, what's that?
I said thank you.
Oh, so you're welcome. So I'm going to start off with Darnell. He's already smiling. So this is the part where we ask about you, because again, people hear from me, they hear from Coach, but they really want to hear from you. So tell us about school. Like, what's your favorite classes? What's your favorite teacher?
My favorite class is Spanish.
Spanish, huh?
And the teacher of that class is my favorite teacher too, Miss Arcia.
Oh, okay, great.
Yeah, she real sweet.
And so far, how's the school year going so far?
It's going good.
Good?
It's going good, yeah.
Making those adjustments now? You got the progress reports come in. You got the first marking period done, right?
Yeah, it's a little stressful.
Yeah, with football and then with
Nah, to me, it's just I'm still getting used to getting around the school.
Really? Oh yeah, because you were in Cumberland, right? You got our high school is a huge high school, right?
Yeah, it's pretty big.
And do you have any problems getting from class to class?
Sometimes, but not a lot. I get there though.
Okay. All right, and I'm going to go now. It's your turn, Mr. Days.
Don't laugh at me.
Favorite teacher?
Oh, my favorite class is history, and favorite teacher, Mr. DeCoo. He cool. I like him.
Coach DeCoo?
Yeah.
He's a good guy.
Mm-hmm.
And how about as far as with you with academically and working through the school year so far? Everything going well?
Yeah, I'm good. Everything good.
I got to ask both of you. Either one of you can answer it. Then don't look at each other and say you answer. But how you doing? You have math right now, like algebra or geometry?
Yeah, I got geometry.
You got geometry?
Yeah.
People usually never complain about geometry for some reason. How you doing in that, Darnell?
I'm doing good in it.
Yeah?
Yeah. It's not as hard as people think, make it seem like.
Yeah. All right, good. How about you?
I'm still in algebra.
You're still in algebra?
Yeah.
Well, you
algebra
should.
2.
Algebra 2, yeah. You're supposed to be there. It's not like it's not a negative. It's actually good that you're doing that. And that's a little tougher, algebra 2. That's usually it separates the men from the boys and they need the extra help and all the time. It seems like in high school, because then if you go to college, algebra 2 is usually the college algebra that you're gonna see that again in
I think it's
college.
tough too, because our math department is they go 70%. They weigh the assessments at 70%. It's a lot for tests to be weighed at, percentage wise.
Yeah.
So when that's weighed at 70% and a kid doesn't do well on the test, it doesn't balance out very well.
Gotcha. We'll have to look at that, and I guess that's for Miss Sutton and Mr. Rose to look at that. But
I think it needs to be looked at.
All right, so I'm gonna go back to you, Darnell. So it looks like you're obviously bigger than me, so you're already grown up. But what do you want to do when you grow up? Leave high school?
I want to go to college.
Okay.
I want to play for Oregon.
Wow. Okay.
So after high school, if I can't go to college or play for Oregon, I want to become a cop.
Wow. All right. So when you go to Oregon, what's your major going to be then? Is it going to be criminal justice? What is that?
Yeah, criminal justice.
What's yours? What was yours?
What, health and phys ed?
You have health and phys ed? Okay.
Yeah.
Criminal and justice.
Criminal justice?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Jaden, what do you want to do when you grow up?
Go to college.
Go ahead.
Play for Ohio State.
All right. You got some big aspirations from these guys.
Yeah.
Going up to Ohio. And as far as occupation, major.
Occupation. What's
Yeah,
that?
like job.
Oh, job. Probably want to go to trade school if college don't work out. And then my major in college, law enforcement.
So law enforcement, similar to Darnell. See, you actually got to start thinking about this now, because when you get to be later in your junior year and then your senior year, those transcripts roll out to those colleges. That's what they're looking at. So you got to get all that lined up. So you got the tape. You always want to look at the tape and the Twitter feed and all that, and see. You see what Marcus is going through now, and Darian, and all the seniors. It's like that's what you got to be look one eye on them to see how are they navigating the system of getting to college and the college that they want, and then the college offers something that they're interested in too, not just ball. So, Coach, what do you think? You got an Oregon Duck and an Ohio State Buckeye here.
I would love for them to have to achieve those goals, but just got to keep working and putting that time in and see where it goes from there.
Gotcha.
But having those understandings of the academic part too, so they got to do their part now in school, so that makes that process that much easier.
Got to have aspirations. Got to have dreams, man. And you got to get there. If you don't aim high, then so kudos to both of you. Okay, Coach had some developments in the past week where we're going to talk a couple things about Latsier now, guys. One is he broke a record, right?
Yeah, he broke the state receiving record. I mean, he already had broken in the beginning of the year the state touchdown reception record, and now he broke the state receiving record. Which was at 42-12, set 10 years ago. I can't tell you the guy. I forget the guy's name offhand. And in this last game, going into it, I think he needed like 89 yards to break it, and he did it on that last catch going down to try to score.
So he's got the state record in touchdowns and also the state record in receiving yards.
Yes. And
So-
he, with a couple games left, so, I mean, he's going to probably put it up even more, so.
And then also he's been afforded a trip to Texas. And
Yeah, he was given an invite to the Navy All-American Bowl out in San Antonio, Texas, which is it's an amazing invite. It's the top 100 players in the entire country. I think we had 5 players in the state of New Jersey that were invited to that, which is actually good for our state, But to be given that honor, because that's a big stage. It's the top-tier all-star game. I think they said this is the 25th anniversary. 600 players that have played in the NFL. So to have the opportunity to play alongside some of the best players and represent our school and city and district, I mean, it's just an amazing
that's
accomplishment.
all I'm hearing about is how proud everybody is in Millville for that accomplishment to be in this game.
It's awesome, yeah.
And that being said, someone else got an invite to that game.
Yeah.
So you also got an invite to coach the game, right?
Yeah, I got an invite to be on staff, with on the east side of it, because that's where they go east versus west, so East Coast. So it's a great honor to have that opportunity to be there with my guy Brooks, and have the opportunity to just be alongside some of the best coaches and best people in the game, and have be able to experience that.
Did they dole out like what your responsibility is going to be there?
No, they didn't do that yet. Just I know coaches go there the day before, and I'm sure as time grows closer, we'll be, told what's going to be what.
Anybody else from South Jersey going there?
Not from coaching standpoint, not that I know of. I'm not.
How
not
about
aware.
players?
No, I know I know the Towns River North lineman, Jalen Matthews. He's going.
Yeah,
the receiver from Bergen Catholic, Quincy Porter. I know he's another one that's going there. I don't know the other two offhand. I was from what I heard is that there was 5. I could be off, but that's what I heard.
All right, so a lot to be proud of. A lot to be proud of these two gentlemen right here with their aspirations, and then also with Latsier's records, Latsier Brooks's records, but also him attending that All-American Bowl game. And then that's in January?
The game's played on January 11th at noon. It's on a Saturday at noon, so on NBC.
Okay, so you heard right from the coach, and Coach will be there also. So that concludes the first half of our show, and we'll be right back after these short messages.
Hello, my name is Craig Atkinson, and I am president of the Millville Thunderbolt Club. The mission of the Thunderbolt Club is to enhance the athletic experience of Millville High School student athletes. We provide a myriad of services for these athletes, including end-of-year recognition banquets for all teams, stipends for teams and individual athletes, college scholarships of $35,000 per year, meals for special events, as well as hosting the Mike Trout Millville Thunderbolt Club Golf Tournament and the Millville Sports Hall of Fame. Please visit our website at millvillethunderboltclub.com for additional information.
At Mintz Insurance, we're proud to have been serving our customers for nearly 80 years, offering 30 different insurance products for your auto, home, and business. And to help ensure that you're getting the best rates possible, we give you up to 3 quotes for every policy, so you can choose what's right for you. At Mintz, we're part of the community, local representatives, supporting events, and proud of it. It's part of who we are. Mintz Insurance. Call today and find out how we can help you save on insurance, or visit us at mintzinsurance.com.
Allen Associates is a family-owned and operated full-service agency, managing a broad base of clients in the New Jersey area. Allen Associates has been a leader in health benefits and financial services including health, prescription, life insurance, pension, 401k plans, and estate planning. With more than 60 years of experience and a staff of highly trained and dedicated professionals, Allen Associates is noted for its ability to build strong, long-term relationships with our clients and the communities we serve. Give them a call today at 856-692-2250. Allen Associates, your complete health and financial services, Vineland, New Jersey.
Welcome back to Coach's Corner in the third quarter. I'm Tony Trongone, along with head coach Bert Ayala, along with number 22 and number 1 on our hearts, Darnell Williams, and number 12, Jaden Days. And I'm going to put up a graphic, Coach, and I made this today as far as the schedule. Theoretically, you got 6 games left.
Yeah.
So if you could put that up, it's the schedule. There it is, right there. So what I did was I actually even put the other bracket in where Winslow's at, so our fans can see how this all plays out. So 11-1 is this Friday, and we're going to be and I just put the top seeds all the way through.
Yeah.
So I see how it plays out. So and you can see that we're playing Red Bank Regional tomorrow night, and when we win that game, we'll play the winner of Marlboro versus Toms River South the following Friday. Mm-hmm. And again, because we're the top seed, the next 3 games, when we win them all, are all at home. Mm-hmm. So I put there at Millville. And then there's 2 brackets, and they call it Central and South Jersey brackets, but they're really
should be South 1, South 1, South 2. Yeah.
But and Winslow's in the other bracket, and you can see if they win out their bracket, we'll see Winslow again. But that'll be that would be called the state semifinal game, right?
Well, they say regional.
Oh, regional now?
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, they say regional. Yep.
Okay. So your thoughts on that schedule?
I mean, it's playoffs. Everybody's 0-0. You know, Red Bank Regional. They I know that they're probably like the 15th seed, but they got some athletes over there, and look like that. You could tell that they're well coached. So we got to make sure we come out to play. Marlboro, if they happen to beat Toms River South. Toms River South, that they had a good season this year, but Marlboro was a Group 5 school a couple, before this. So they dropped down this year. They lost, I think, in a sectional final last year in double overtime to Cherokee. I think they won a sectional final the year before that too. So they're a well-coached program. You know what I mean? So we got to we got to be prepared for that too. Nothing's easy in the playoffs. Brick Memorial had a great year last year. They're another strong team, good quarterback. So these are good. I know it's all short teams for the most part outside of Northern Burlington, but tough. And then even on the other side of the bracket, then you got Winslow. Winslow's a very good football team. I know Middletown North. They are. I think they're undefeated too right now going in. So But the way you have it projected is how we would like it. But 1 week at a time, and it starts tomorrow.
And you can see that we have 4 weeks of playoffs,
Yeah.
and then we have our Thanksgiving Day game.
Yep.
And then we talked about this about 2 weeks ago. Then you have to turn it around pretty quickly for that
Yeah,
state
because
championship
I
game.
think it's on a Wednesday.
So you're playing on a Thursday, and then you got to turn around quickly for you're playing on a Thursday. You're going to turn around to be prepared on a Wednesday.
Yeah, so you'd have to come in on a Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday would be pregame, and then Wednesday, you're going up to play.
So we'll keep the graphic up there. I'm going to pick on these two boys now because Darnell, have you been in the playoffs before?
No.
And Jaden?
Nah.
So what's going through your head right now, looking at what you see up there, and it's almost like another whole season, right? Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 games. What's going through as far as mentally? What are you doing to prepare for this run?
I'm watching film. In practice, I'm getting my mental reps and my physical reps. And as Coach said, we got to take one game at a time. So I'm just thinking about this Red Bank game that's coming up tomorrow. And I'm just preparing myself for tomorrow.
All right, good answer. Jaden.
Being off what he said, just 1 week at a time. And right now, this week, we got Red Bank, and we just got to be prepared for the rest of the brackets.
Okay, and are you guys familiar with the Millville Violin rivalry?
No.
No?
Yes, you are.
Yes.
You had it in youth league.
Oh, I thought y'all was talking about. Be honest with y'all, I thought y'all was talking about high school. But yeah, midget league. Yeah.
Well, it follows all the way through to high school. This is the longest rivalry in state history. It goes back to, if it's not 1890, it's 1893. So it's goes back a number of years. And
older than me.
the playoffs are one thing, but when you play for Millville, that's a big game, and you see all the Thunderbolt faithful. They're going to be out there that Thursday morning, and that Turkey Day game is a big deal to all the folks.
Yeah,
in
people
Millville.
come home to see family that maybe live out in other places, and they make sure to come to that game.
Okay.
Turkey.
Thanks, George, for that graphic. And then for the both boys again, because I know the second quarter we focus on the kids, and I want to continue on this. Is are you familiar with the Thunderbolt Club and what they do
Yes.
for you guys?
Yes.
What are some things they've done for you?
I know they feed us.
Yeah,
I know
they
that.
feed us.
That food good. They feed us. I'll tell you that. What else they do? Let me think.
I don't even know, but that food good, though. I like the food.
Yeah, food to a teenager, that's number one, right? But
Yeah.
what about like when you were at Pennsgrove and you were at Cumberland? Did they have that type of support?
Nah.
No.
Nah, the parents really help. It was
Parents
the
would
parents.
chip in.
Yeah, they'll bring food and stuff. It was the parents.
But what's typically when do you go to the Thunderbolt Club and eat? Is it before a home game or?
I think it's before.
No, I think the last time we did was before the Holy Spirit game. Before, because right now, like we have team meals at the school because the school takes care of us right now.
Gotcha.
Like next week we need. I think next week the Thunderbolt Club will help us out because there's no school on the Thursday and Friday for the teacher convention.
Gotcha. What about travel, Coach?
Yeah, I mean, if we need anything we need from the Thunderbolt Club, I think just like any sport, they're willing to help us. So I think they've helped us get buses to go down to our annual beach day that we do in the summertime. They've helped me if I needed assistance, like to get vans for our 7-on-7 season in June. I don't know. Anytime I need something, I know I could always reach out to them and get assistance for it.
And do you know who the head of the Thunderbolt Club is?
No,
His name
no, I
was
don't.
Craig Atkinson. He was doing the show the past 2 weeks and doing the games also. Okay. It's more than just Craig, but he's the president of it, and I've been in many districts, and I'm telling you, it's truly special what they do for you guys. And so, when you go in there, if you're eating in the Thunderbolt Club, take a walk around in the other room and see the past, and see all the things that you're a part of now as being a Millville Thunderbolt. Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right, that's enough pontificating on my part. I'm going to end the third quarter on that note, and we're going to come back and we're going to finish up talking about what these fellows were just talking about, but kind of keeping it at bay. Red Bank Regional. We'll be right back after these short messages.
Many people treat their health like a game. With the Complete Care Health Network, it's easy to start your healthcare journey. Our mental health services focus on the emotions and behaviors that affect your overall well-being and features psychiatric, counseling, and addiction services, including our exclusive Fresh Start program, designed to help combat the opioid epidemic in our communities, plus all the other specialties you expect from Complete Care. Level up your health with us. The Complete Care Health Network. No games, just great healthcare for everyone.
Hi, I'm Johnny Capizola. I'm running for Cumberland County Commissioner.
Hello, I'm Robert Ostino. In light of what occurred at Madison Square Gardens the other night, the Cumberland County Democrat Organization would like to take this opportunity to announce what occurred. We want to let the Puerto Rican, Black, and Jewish communities know that we stand with them.
If elected, we pledge to champion our shared values, ensuring your voices are heard.
Our county stands at a critical juncture, facing issues from infrastructure to social welfare. We need innovative solutions, collaboration, and accountable leadership.
We humbly ask for your vote. Remember, column B, Team Riley, Celeste Riley, Bob Alstino, and me, Johnny Capizola.
Ordered and paid for by the Cumberland County Regular Democratic Organization. Al Jones, Treasurer.
Hello, my name is Craig Atkinson, and I am president of the Millville Thunderbolt Club. The mission of the Thunderbolt Club is to enhance the athletic experience of Millville High School student athletes. We provide a myriad of services for these athletes, including end-of-year recognition banquets for all teams, stipends for teams and individual athletes, college scholarships of $35,000 per year, meals for special events, as well as hosting the Mike Trout Millville Thunderbolt Club Golf Tournament and the Millville Sports Hall of Fame. Please visit our website at millvillethunderboltclub.com for additional information.
At Mintz Insurance, we're proud to have been serving our customers for nearly 80 years, offering 30 different insurance products for your auto, home, and business. And to help ensure that you're getting the best rates possible, we give you up to 3 quotes for every policy, so you can choose what's right for you. At Mintz, we're part of the community, local representatives, supporting events, and proud of it. It's part of who we are. Mintz Insurance. Call today and find out how we can help you save on insurance, or visit us at mintzinsurance.com.
Welcome back to Coach's Corner. I'm Tony Trongone, along with Coach Bert Ayala, with Darnell Williams and Jaden Days. And this is the part of our show where we talk about our upcoming game against Red Bank Regional. And Coach, so we'll start with their offense, I guess, and it'll be you and Darnell. What kind of, and I'm going to put the spotlight on you, Darnell. What have you noticed, because you're a defensive player, what have you seen on tape about their offense?
They run a spread offense. They like rushing a lot, and they pass also. So I'm more focused on a run as my linebacker. I'm a run stopper to me. I think I'm a run stopper. Passing, I need a little bit of work on that, but mostly I focus on the rushing.
Okay, good. Coach, what else we to add to Darnell's?
No, he's on point. They're gonna, they spread. They got a couple good receivers. They got one really long receiver. I think he's like 6'4", 6'5". Quarterback does a good job getting the ball to his receivers. They're not overly big up front, but you could tell the players and the kids, they fight and they play, because there was a lot of games that we watched where maybe they were down in the game and then they wound up coming out on top. So you could tell that those kids have seen adverse moments throughout their season, and they knew how to fight through those adverse moments. I never saw them kind of look rattled, so I respect that. How they've gone through those moments. So I'm sure they're going to come in, ready to play football.
It's hard with the shore area teams. Like we played Jackson a few years ago.
Yeah. Lacey,
are they kind of like that, where medium-sized kids, but they're playing tough? They'll keep it competitive.
Yep. I mean, that's what you get. I mean, it's hard because like we know of them, or but we don't know them. Just like it's us. They sure they heard of us, but they don't see us. It's like when we play all these teams down here that know of us and seen us play, the strategy's a little bit different, where it's like, they've seen our guys live. They haven't seen us live. We haven't seen them live. So outside of film, so it's like a first.
All right. And I'm going to switch now because Jade, you play offense mostly, and their defense. And between you and Coach, what are you looking at from their defense?
They got a 3-4 defense, and they send their linebacker, 44 every time. So us as an offense, we saw that, and we're going to take advantage of that on this game on Friday.
Yep.
Okay.
So yeah, I mean, listen, they like to bring pressure. Don't matter what it is, I mean, they're confident in their defense on the back end. So we just got to make sure we execute offensively what we want to do, and I think with the game plan we have, we should be successful by the end of that night.
All right. This is the part of our show now where we get some shout-out before Coach has the final word. So I've been going to Darnell all the time first, so I'm putting you on the spot now, Jaden. So this is your time now to look in the camera and give a shout-out to those that are important to you.
I want to shout out to my dad, my mom, my coaches, and just everybody that's been keeping me pushing through my journey through high school.
Okay. Look at Darnell.
It's my turn?
Yeah, your turn.
I want to shout out to my dad, my mom Tip, my mom Terry, my Uncle Tone, my aunt, and my Uncle Day.
Okay. They'll be at the game too, watching you? Or?
Hopefully.
Hopefully? Okay. All right, Coach. It's the game is tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night, 6 p.m., Wheaton Field. Day after Halloween, so like we like to say, scary on Broad Street at night. So Broad Street
I love
bullies,
it. Yeah, the Broad Street. Which it's a shame we can't have T-shirts that say that in today's day and age because of the bullying. But
yeah,
that'd be a great Broad Street Bullies is a good T-shirt for us.
Yeah.
Well, again, it's been enjoyable meeting the two of you. Seeing you on film, seeing you at the games. And wishing you the best of luck. Hopefully you'll be back on the show again.
Thank you.
And then I'll have those two plays for you, Jaden, okay?
All right.
All right, Coach. I'm going to say good luck tomorrow. And as always, go Bolts. There you go.
This has been a QBC television production in association with our partners and sponsors. QBC broadcasts on Comcast Cable Channel 22 and live streams its programming on Facebook and YouTube. All rights reserved by Quinn Media and QBC, programming that serves the South Jersey market.